Hello. Dying. Take two. Thank you, allergies. Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back. Good morning. I am CrisTheGirl, and my house is an actual disaster. It is an actual disaster in here. It is so cluttered and dirty and filled with Christmas stuff. And I so badly wanted to be that person that kept up the Christmas decor until like the end of January, or at least mid-January. But alas, it is just simply not in my DNA. I cannot do it. Once Christmas is over, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I had my Christmas, and now it needs to just kind of go back to where it was, to hibernate for a while until it is Christmas time again. It is just simply the person that I am. I feel like I actually cannot move on with my life until Christmas is down. So that's basically the goal for today. We're not going to be taking down absolutely everything. I don't know. We will see. We'll see how far we get. But if we don't take down absolutely everything, it's not a big deal. But we're going to take down most of the things. And then we're going to clean and declutter and just kind of get my life back on the rails here before I throw myself in front of a moving bus. So we're trying not to do that. We're trying not to do that to get to that point. So we're going to fix that today. So that is the goal. We're going to spend a cozy day at home cleaning and decluttering. So thank you so much for clicking on the video. I really hope that you enjoy it. Grab a snack and a drink, cozy up, get comfortable, because we're doing all of the decluttering today, and we're saying goodbye. Say goodbye to Christmas, everybody. Say goodbye to Creepmas Gothmas for another year. So anyway, thanks for clicking on the video, and let's get started. One thing is for absolute certain, the Christmas tree is gonna go down today. We have our trash pickup coming pretty soon, so we want to get this guy sadly to the curb to be ready for trash pickup. So we gotta get the ornaments off of the tree today so Tampa Jay can take it to the curb. So sad. It makes me really, really sad. As pumped as I am to get the Christmas stuff back, packed away, and all the things so I can move on with my life, it also just always makes me really, really sad to put it away. Bucky, as you can see here, is really he's had a hard time. He's had a hard time with the holidays, okay? It's tough being stuck in a tree for weeks on end, and he's really feeling the strain of that. Also, speaking of trees, the red Creepmas Gothmas tree is, of course, staying up. If you saw my last video, we did Halloween decor shopping and talked endlessly about my red tree. So clearly and obviously this guy is staying up, which is nice. It's a nice little consolation there. We might take down some of the ornaments off of the tree, or I might just completely leave it alone until we're ready to decorate for Halloween. I don't know. Time will tell. All right. Basically, what we're gonna do is I'm bringing out all of the totes and boxes and things that once had Christmas decor in it, and so we can kind of reorganize everything into their respective tubs. We're also going to have to bring out a bunch of completely empty tubs to put in the rest of the Christmas decor, because we have quite a lot of it now. So that's just what I'm doing, bringing out the boxes. Okay, here's what we have to work with here. I basically brought out all of the things that have to do with Christmas, including some ornaments that we did not use this year or have used period at all, at any point. So I kind of want to go through these as well. There could be some things that we could use for Halloween. You never know. But yeah, I brought out absolutely everything, and my hope is to just really organize this Christmas stuff, put it away nicely, and organize it in a way that is comprehensive and just good all around. That is the goal. As always, not entirely sure where to begin, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab out these boxes for the reindeer blow molds, because we're gonna be grown-ups. We're gonna be adults, And we're gonna put away the Christmas blow molds until it is time again to bring them out. We're not keeping them out around the house. I'm not gonna feel bad for inanimate objects for being inside of boxes and not taking up space in my living room. We're simply gonna be adults and we're gonna put them away. Out you come, little dear. And into the box you go. Oh, don't do it. No, sorry. In you go. See you next year. Now, sadly and unfortunately, the rest of the blow molds do not have a box. So we're gonna have to figure that out because I would like to put them away into the garage as well, but I don't think I want to put them naked like this, right?
They get dusty.
Yeah,
and
so...
I mow the yard and...
Yeah. What do you think, a bag? Yeah.
Trash bag?
At least?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. I actually just go ahead and round up the rest of the blow molds here. I'm so sorry, Snoopy. You're just so dang adorable. But unfortunately and sadly, we only have so much room in our house. So we're gonna put you away. I'm sorry, Snoopy. All right, it is time to focus on the tree now. So we're gonna take down the ornaments and we're gonna get started with Bucky here, who again is just really, he's had a tough time of it. He is ready to rest and hibernate until it is Christmas time again. So we're gonna start with Bucky. Also, Tampa Jay, can you get the hat?
Yes, I was gonna ask you when you wanted me to do that.
Yeah, go ahead, I guess. Oh boy.
That's right.
Maybe this should have been last. Oh boy.
I forgot how pointy it was.
Yeah. Up. Got it. Cool. Thank you. Seems like just yesterday we were putting them up. Now we're taking them down. Here you go, Bucky, putting you out of your misery. Oh my gosh. His spine was just hanging out on the tree. Out in the open, didn't even notice. Sorry about that, Bucky. Also looking forward to taking down this tree because, again, I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to pine. I don't think it's doing my allergies any favors, so I'm looking forward. Bless you, Bella. Speaking of allergies, kind of looking forward to not having the pine smell in my home. Body bags. It's a gruesome scene. Just gruesome. All right, in the box you go, Bucky. See you next year. All right, ornaments are next, and this part always takes the longest. And we may upgrade from this little red tote to one of our bigger totes because we do have quite a few ornaments, and I'd like them all to comfortably fit inside of one location as much as possible. So that may happen. Exciting stuff. All right, we did it. Here are all of the ornaments that we used this year in one big old pile. Thought it would be easier to just take them all down from the tree, and then we can sit here on the ground and just reorganize them and package them up safely and put them away. So let's get started. Ornaments are all packed away and pretty darn well organized too. Probably the most organized they've maybe ever been. So glad I took the extra time to get them all set up, and I think they will in fact all fit inside of this tub. Well, in many ways, this was the hardest thing that we had to do today. And in many, many other ways, this was the easiest thing that we were going to tackle today. Because now that this is done, we got to get the lights off of it first. But basically now that this is done, we got to take down the rest of the stuff. The banner, all the things around the mantelpiece, and the coffee table, and just all of the new stuff that we acquired this year that doesn't have a specific tote or a specific bag or whatever to put it in. So basically we kind of gotta make it up as we go along. So there is that. But yep, we're just gonna take it section by section. So I'm gonna take the lights off of the tree. Also gonna grab the tree skirts down here. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna grab our dark one over here too and just go ahead and give them a wash, I guess. Hopefully not destroy them. I don't know. And yeah, go from there. I'm gonna go ahead and take down the candy canes from our window here. You know, we never did get back to Walmart and get another pair. But that's alright. There's always the hope of next year. Ta-da! Another thing I'll mention since I'm in this room here, but one thing that is actually going to quote-unquote stay up through January at least are the sheets. The Christmas sheets that we got this year that I've literally been talking nonstop about this entire time. We're going to keep those on the beds. I gotta make this bed. But we're going to keep those on the beds for a little while because these sheets are really, really nice. And once again, it's the last time I'm going to say this, but they were really expensive. So I'm going to try to get my money's worth out of them. We're keeping the sheets on the bed for a little bit longer here. Okay, candy canes are all boxed up. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy down while we're at it. Everybody say goodbye to the tree. Goodbye, tree. One of the benefits of putting it right next to the front door, came in easily, it's gonna come out easily. So there is that. Hey.
What is it?
The pants that got delivered to the wrong address, and I was gonna have to figure out how to
They found their way.
do something about it. So there's a good Samaritan out there.
Hollister.
Return them. Yeah, these are the exact same pants that I got earlier in the month. The exact same ones because they're that freaking comfy.
When you like something, you like
it. Likes them, he likes them.
That's what I got.
Yay, all's well in the world.
Do you want to film this?
It's filming.
Oh, hi, everyone. It's time to take out the tree. Bella, are you ready to assist me? Timber. It's as simple as possible. I did buy a bag, but I think that'll actually, it's me trying to put the bag over it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's going to get wet. Bella, don't drink it. She's not drinking it. I'm trying to make it less messy, but it's kind of impossible. That's why it's right by the door, though. That's a good thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh. There we go.
Ah! Chaos.
We made it.
We made it. The placard didn't, though.
Oh, I'll hang that back up.
Yeah. Very glad we did not clean the floors. Oh, the chaos. The destruction. There's water all over the floor and pine needles, Bella. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water.
It's good that we put it by the door, though.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's the best part. So easy cleanup, not a big deal. And look at that. We missed an ornament. I had a feeling we were going to miss at least one. So the gateway arch. Yeah, I know.
Sorry,
Go figure.
Louie.
Thankfully, it wasn't a breakable ornament. So there is that. And seriously, thank you to the Good Samaritan who returned my Hollister skinny jeans, my duplicate pair of Hollister skinny jeans. Everything is right in the world. We can all relax now. life is good. All right, well, dreading this moment. So this tote here has so much miscellaneous crap in here. So I think what I'm gonna do is empty it all out so we can organize it better. Like we've got our trees here for the spooky village, the box for our Charlie Brown tree, these bows that I never use that I'm actually now realizing would be fantastic for Halloween. So we're gonna set these off to the side, and you get the idea. It's just a lot of miscellaneous things. Also, there's gonna be ornaments and decor and things like that that are specifically for my spooky trees. And so I need to put all of that aside and give it its own tote probably, since we decorate not only for Christmas and the holidays and such, but also for Halloween. So I want to make sure that all of the spooky tree decor is in one spot, easily accessible for me. So yeah, and that's like what's inside of this bag here, and Lord knows what else. So I'm just gonna go through this tote and try to get this more organized. All right, I'm gonna start one tote for potentially the florals in the kitchen, because that's gonna take up a lot of space. And then we have another tote here that I'm starting that's just gonna be kind of miscellaneous decor. So I got my bows in there. Also gonna be sure to add the stuff that we bought on Christmas clearance, which isn't that much, but we got some trees. I'm going to take those out and put it with the rest of the Spooky Village stuff. Specifically, make sure we keep all of that together. And with the Spooky Village, this might be one of the last things that I take down today, hopefully. So I'm just gonna like set the trees and the snow off to the side. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start a bag for the Santa hats that we collected this year. And not too many items in here got Santa hats on them. Leatherface does though, so I'm just, excuse me. I'm gonna grab your hat, there we go. We'll tuck this away, and then also our bunny pal here, our only Easter decor item, grab his hat. Stick it in the bag. This little Charlie Brown tree was a pretty big hit with everybody this year. My family really liked it. Jay really liked it. I really liked it.
Always wanted one.
Me too. Super, super stinking cute. And we got this guy from Big Lots, if you recall, pretty early on in Vlogmas. And speaking of Big Lots, I did hear, thank you to everybody who watched that video where we kind of said goodbye to Big Lots, that they're actually keeping like 200 to 300 stores or something like that. So yippee hooray, they're not completely going out of business, but the one that is closest to us is absolutely, wow, this is taking forever to get out, is absolutely going out of business. So hopefully there will be a Big Lots within reasonable driving distance from us so we can continue our holiday decor shopping at Big Lots. Honestly, even if it takes me a really long time to get there, we're freaking going to Big Lots this year, okay, for Halloween shopping. Like, it's just simply gonna happen. So anyway, shout out to Big Lots. That's where we got our Charlie Brown Christmas tree from. So, we just went ahead and grabbed up all of the Christmas stuff that we could find besides what's inside of my kitchen and the Spooky Village and all that stuff. And hopefully we got it all, but man, oh man, is it really tough to, like, get everything. Like, I feel like we're going to be probably picking off Santa hats and wreaths for the rest of January. So, it is what it is. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap all this stuff up and fill up the rest of this tote. We might need another tote. I don't know. We will see. Here, yeah, we have a lot of totes, so it's not a big deal. But I'm going to try to fit as much as I can inside of this one. One last time. Oh, bye, little birds. Look at that. It all fit in there. Most of it fit in there. We just have one little tree outlier, but we still have a lot more stuff to pack up. So I know. Listen.
We decided to keep these.
You guys, I can't put them away. They're simply too sweet. So
no one says you have to.
They're not going back in. I tried, you guys. I tried. All right, we're gonna start a new tub here, and here's our tree topper. So that can go in there. Our cute little tree can go in here. And then we're gonna get started dismantling the Spooky Village. No. And honestly, I might stick with what we have been doing, which is to say just completely dismantle it, put everything on the floor, and then just wrap it up individually and put it away that way. That seems to have worked out the best, honestly. So, okay, here we go. Taking down the Spooky Village. The thing about dismantling the Spooky Village is some of this stuff, a lot of this stuff is actually staying out year-round. Like the houses, the mansions, spooky mansions, I'm not gonna put away. That's insane. So a lot of it, Figment stays out. Figment. And so yeah, a lot of it is gonna stay out year-round. So that's kind of why I wanted to save this for near the end here. The other reason why I kind of saved this for last is because this was one of my most favorite projects that we did in all of Vlogmas. And there's so many cute things on here that I don't want to go away, like my little trees, my little gumdrop trees, and my cotton candy trees, which you know, I was just obsessing over all of these, and it makes me really sad that we have to wrap them up and say goodbye to our candy trees. No.
Till next season.
No. Right, I have decided. I caved. I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions. Right. This is my house, dang it, and also Tampa Jay's and also Bella's, but it's my house, dang it. So we're keeping the candy trees out.
Yeah. There's
okay.
No rules here.
We're keeping the candy trees out. They're too cute. And it makes me sad having them go away. So we're keeping them out. Plus, they're not like the most overtly Christmas thing ever in the world. I will compromise. I put the peppermint one away. All right, we'll put the peppermint one away, but I'm going to keep these ones out because they're just simply too stinking cute. Spooky Village is dismantled. I think I got everything from the kitchen. I got the Happy Holidays mat from here and our Christmas dish towels. I'm gonna keep this guy out until we finish up the soap in here and then just put it away. So that'll just simply be there. But the last thing that's left is our cabinets. So got out the awesome Christmas gift that my parents got us, the step ladder, and Tampa Jay is gonna help me take down all the foliage.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
put the trees back up. I just gotta take the ornaments off.
All right.
You can keep the pumpkins up there, I guess.
Okay.
I think it really is just the foliage.
Tilt it up here. Mini silly.
Let go. Go.
Oh, it's all coming down.
And I do officially believe that we are done. I think we put away all of the Christmas decor. So we've got this pile in here. The blow molds are all wrapped up, put in the boxes and things. There's Bucky's box, there's Santa Bart. We got this whole red tote here full of ornaments. This one's full of gift bags and bows and things like that. And then we have 3 large totes here. So 2 of them are all Christmas decor stuff. And then this one is the kitchen cabinet foliage. I also went ahead and put the fall leaves in there too, just to keep all of that stuff together. So that's what we have for Christmas. So incredibly much more. It used to be this box right here. All of my Christmas stuff used to fit in one tote, and now we have significantly more than that. So here we are. And then we have this little pile in here, which is basically kind of miscellaneous ornaments, stuff that is meant specifically for the spooky tree, which I did not touch basically at all. And I think I'm just gonna kind of leave it that way. I mean, maybe I'll start taking like a few things down today. I don't know. But basically I'm gonna leave it alone because this is gonna be a whole project in and of itself. And I wanna go through all of those ornaments in the bags over there and see what we can use for Halloween. See, I don't know, see what we wanna keep, what maybe we want to donate potentially, because I think there's some things in there I might want to donate, and yeah, go from there. So that's going to be a whole separate project in and of itself. But as far as Christmas goes, I do believe we're done. So now we just got to put all this stuff into the garage. All right, here's where we are at, and never mind the washing machine is doing its thing in the background here, but I just finished wiping off the countertop here and puts just these 2 things, literally just these 2 things back. And now what I'm working on, our pal Leatherface over here, is getting this corner section cleaned out. So I'm gonna move all of the blow molds and things that I kind of put to the side here for the holidays, just so it would get out of the way. I'm gonna move all these things out from this corner, move Leatherface out from here, and give it a nice, good floor cleaning. I'm gonna vacuum and also wash the floor in this section, and then kind of move at least Leatherface back to where he was. All right, floor is clean. Leatherface has been put back. I'm starting to redo the blow molds and get the countertop set up and all the things over here. And basically, if you all remember, I honestly don't remember how much I don't remember how much I put in Vlogmas and how much I just kind of did off camera, because how interesting is any of this really? But I put away quite a lot of decor in the garage. I put it all in totes and just got it out of sight because I knew that we were going to have a lot of Christmas decor. I wanted to focus on that, of course, and just put away some of the Halloween and just miscellaneous items. So a lot of stuff that was like sitting on the countertop and just kind of out and about is packed away in the garage. And I'm kind of at a point right now, and I kind of had a feeling that potentially I would feel this way when we got to this area of putting away Christmas, and now what do? I kind of thought that I would potentially just simply keep it out in the garage. And if I can't remember at this point what's out there and what am I missing, and oh my God, where is this one thing? It has to be out here. If it's not out here, then it doesn't have to be out here. So honestly, like, I think first of all of that stuff is probably just going to stay in the garage. And second of all, that kind of signals to me that maybe some of that stuff really isn't important or necessary. And I know that that's like a big kind of decluttering technique out there, is if something feels important to you in that moment, but you kind of aren't sure if you want to get rid of it or not, put it in a box, put it away, put it in a closet or the garage or something, give it like a month or two. And if you can't remember what's inside of that box, there's probably your answer. So I kind of feel like I'm in that situation right now of like, I literally don't know what's in the garage. I do not remember what I put away, and I just don't think that it even matters. So I think we'll cross that bridge later on as we are really and truly like working on decluttering this house. But as far as today goes and just simply trying to continue to live our life and have a livable space here, we're just gonna move on from that. But I just thought all of those thoughts just occurred in my brain in the past 5 minutes here, so I just thought I would share. But anyway, we're gonna keep on keeping on here. Well, everyone, believe it or not, I have made quite a lot of progress, and I'm gonna piss off a lot of people because I always do whenever I show my home and people feel it's too cluttered and this, that, and the other thing. I am aware, but for me, I like it like this, so it just doesn't matter. The good news is you don't have to live here. Anyway, here's what we have so far up on the countertop. So I decided to move these pictures facing this way, which makes like 1,000 times more sense, because Leatherface is in that corner here. So everything in this section, if you're that way, if you're in the living room facing this way towards the kitchen, you can't see any of this stuff because all you see is Leatherface's massive frame. So it just kind of makes sense to face everything this way. So that's what I did. I made a little spooky scene here, but we also have our picture frames that used to be facing that way, which was stupid because no one could see them. So now they're facing this way, and while we're standing here doing the dishes, we can look at our family, and that is just really, really nice. So cool, we got that all figured out. And then we have one of the spooky houses here. I actually kept up a lot of the spooky houses up on the countertop. I don't know, I just thought it was cute, so we'll just keep it like that. So we got the red house here. I put a couple of ghosty candles and our little tree candle here too. We've got our cotton candy trees on either side, which is awesome. And then we have our Hallow Scream mug here, which is actually our change jar. There's some change in there, so that kind of has to stay here. We do have a disco ball spider, whatever, it'll stay. And then because we have so much room up here, I decided to move my cute little metal candle holder that we got from Michael's this year up here on the top of this countertop, and it used to sit right here, but now we can move it up here so we have even more room down at the bottom, which is freaking awesome. So put this up here and I love it. We got the gumdrop tree in the background. We have this picture that is also Christmas, but it stays up year round because it's my family, so of course. And then Figment's hanging out here because he always does. We got Bigfoot as well. We got another spooky house. And then on this side, see, there's Leatherface. Still gotta put his chainsaw back, but you can't even really see the red house because of where he is. So it just works out perfectly. Anyway, I put one of the spooky houses up on a cliff. In this section over here, we have our tombstone candle. I got my sage and Palo Santo and things like that here. And then we have our Spooky Town village, the cinema, the Dungeon of Terror. I'm going to keep this Tomb Sweet Tomb out here as well because it's just cute. And you guys, like, I have a whole section here that isn't filled with, like, anything. Like, I have all this room to fill it with. That's, like, amazing. That, like, never freaking happens. So, I mean, I do have, obviously there's things up here, but, like, I have my thermometer, which is going to stay up here. It always stays right here. And then this guy that we got from IKEA is going to stay up here, too. I did move my witch pumpkin that we got from Spirit Halloween on clearance up here facing this way. I don't know if it's gonna stay there. I just kind of put it up here. But yeah, we have a whole section here that needs something. It's kind of an important section too. So I'm gonna leave it blank for the time being. And, you know, we'll find something to put up here. Don't worry. You know I'm going to clutter this space up with something. But, yeah, it's looking good so far. I'm feeling really good about it. Well, folks, it's several hours later, to be honest with you. Actually, maybe about an hour later. Who knows? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's later on, and we've been vacuuming nonstop, so the house is already like cleaner than it's been in a really, really long time. Jay is washing the floors as we speak. Also, Bella got a BATH, so she is clean. And we are in really, really good shape. I'm gonna wrap this video up in just a sec here, but I wanna show you the end result of the living room at the very least. So we're gonna finish cleaning up and then putting all the couches and all of that stuff back in its place. And then I'll show you the final result, Bella, the final result. We said goodbye to Christmas. Yes, we did. We said goodbye to Christmas. Okay, everyone, are you ready? Here it is, the final look. Not much to write home about, I know. It is so empty. It makes me so sad. And again, I know there's people out there who are like, what the heck are you actually talking about? It is so cluttered and all the things, and whatever. No more Christmas, and it makes me so sad. So, let's give a little tour here. I kind of I don't want to say redid the VHS case, but I organized it a little bit more. So, up top, I put scabbers up there. We've got the cone tree and the Judith Myers little tombstone thing. I moved the plant up here. I thought that was kind of nice. Yes, it's a fake plant, and I don't mind. And then I moved a couple of things that were on the coffee table on here too, like my lovely picture here, and this spooky house down here, and this cloaked figure here. I moved onto the VHS case, and it looks good. It's fine. It will certainly do. And then the actual TV, again, it's just, I didn't really add that much, honestly. It's just very, very barren. So much stuff not on here compared to what it used to be. And I'm not even talking about Christmas. So I'm just going to leave it like this, to be honest with you. And we'll see what stuff accumulates over time, but I think for the time being, I'm just gonna simply leave it alone. And then for the coffee table, this is what we have. And again, we're talking like basically the least amount of stuff that has probably ever been on this thing. I just simply didn't bother putting stuff back, really. There's only this guy, not the corn, but this guy, this cauldron with Itchy and Scratchy and our Franken cat that used to be on here. I brought this back because it's just adorable and I like it, so I brought it back. But everything else is just what was on here before, except not like the overtly Christmas stuff. So the cum trees and our cool spider taper candle holders, which I gotta get some candles in, I just realized. A couple pumpkins, some candles. Just gonna leave it, you guys. Like, I'm gonna try to leave it like this as best as I possibly can. And then the tree, of course, it's obviously still up, and obviously we will decorate it for Halloween and all the things. So we're gonna put a pin on the tree for the time being, and like all of those ornaments and decor and stuff, we'll organize that and get that all figured out later, because we did all the things today. But yeah, I put a couple of blow molds and pumpkins and things like that back around the tree. Are really cool. spider skeleton that we got from Five Below. And I just think it's really cute. They'll probably stay here, you know, for the rest of the time being. And over in this corner here, again, just kind of lined up all the blow molds and rest of the pumpkins and things like that around Leatherface. Also, listen, you guys, I did not show this to you. I was going to put this in my Spooky Village, Christmas Village setup thing. I did a whole unboxing of it. Literally has been sitting in my kitchen for months, like literally months. And I finally unboxed it and took it out and all the stuff. And then I didn't end up putting it in that video because that video was pretty long as it was. So I just kind of left it out. And then the creepy pumpkin patch didn't even make it into the Spooky Village. So I was like, you know what, just forget it. Like, I'll just show you guys later. Well, here we are. We're at later. And I have a creepy pumpkin patch. This is part of the Lemmick Spooky Town. I got this on clearance for Halloween, ordered it online, and it came, and here it is in all of its glory. It is just absolutely adorable. I love it so much. I don't think it like makes any sounds or anything like that, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure it does light up, but yeah. It's super, super cute. So I went ahead and put it here on the countertop with the rest of the spooky houses. So we still have a pretty glaringly big section here that isn't filled. And it really needs to be because the backside of the pumpkin patch, I gotta tell you, not very appealing. So yeah, we've got stuff to figure out with the kitchen. But otherwise, look, it's cluttered. It's kind of a mess in here still, but nonetheless, it's no more Christmas and it's a little bit better than it was. And honestly, there really isn't much else to show because it's kind of just gonna be a work in progress. I mean, there's really nothing going on above our cabinets, and it's probably honestly just gonna stay that way. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you all, it's probably gonna stay exactly the way it is right now because why bother? Honestly. So sorry about that, but here we are. And yeah, you guys, I think that is it. And boy, oh boy, was that a lot. It is now 5:30, and we started at like, I don't know what time it was, like 10:30, 11 o'clock, like pretty dang early. So we've been working on this all freaking day. And thank goodness Tampa Jay was around to help out because I would still be doing all the things if he wasn't here. So huge shout out to him. He actually just ran out to the store to grab some things. That is it. That is it. We took down Christmas. We did the thing. We took down all of it, which is honestly more than I thought we would accomplish today. And then on top of that, the house is cleaned. Like, we vacuumed everything up and we washed the floors, and I did a bunch of cleaning of the countertops and whatnot. So we are in really, really, really good shape. This is such a great way to start off the week, and I no longer feel like throwing myself in front of a bus, which is always a plus. Always a plus. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments, did you take down your Christmas stuff yet, or are you keeping it up till January, till February, till June? I don't know. No judgments here, honestly. I kind of wish that I was that person. Once again, kind of wish that I was that person, but I can't help it. I had to get it out of here, and I'm honestly really glad that I did. I'm also looking forward already to, I want to say next year, but it's literally this year. I'm looking forward to Christmas already, and it's going to be kind of neat, like unpacking everything. It's going to feel like a time capsule almost, because it's like, oh yeah, I remember this. Oh yeah, I remember this, as we did for Vlogmas, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm already looking forward to it. So thank you again for watching. I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye everyone, see you later.